What up? Where are we right now? Are we on radio or is it just a video? What's happening?
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Miss Cosmo, and I'm here to represent the Stir Up on 5FM. We've got the one and only Nasty C with us, who seems to be having more fun than I am. It is the lockdown, so we're obviously all self-quarantining or self-isolating, and we're all at home. Unfortunately, I'm not in the studio, so I can't give you the bam, 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 but I'll do it in person.
Just do it.
Shout out. So shout out, Nessie, really proud of you. There was a huge drop to happen on Friday. Amidst the lockdown and everybody kind of like, oh my gosh, the world is in panic. You still decided to go ahead with a huge announcement as well as dropping your song. Why did it not deter you from deciding to actually drop it later once everyone had calmed down?
Well, I don't know. As much as this like affected our whole schedule and our whole trip planning or whatever, it didn't interrupt anything that had to do with my social, because it's actually everything just got better actually, because everyone's at home, everyone's staring into their phones anyways, right?
Yeah.
So it was like, why not do it while everyone is like paying attention, and people are bored as hell right now. So.
Exactly, they definitely are. So they're definitely listening. So shout outs to you. We did play this. We did play your brand new tune. There they go on the Stir Up this past Sunday. The reaction was amazing.
Nasty see is say beaches. They gon' tag for the clout. I'm a finance nigga from the south. Diamonds, whole lot of carrots in the mouth. Oh man, there they go. Southside, there they go. There they go. Bangs, there they go.
So how are you feeling about the song? And the video is also pretty dope. I saw that you shot it out in Durban, your hometown.
Yeah. I feel good about the song. The song's been doing very good, man. People love it. It's an exciting time for me right now.
So run us through why you actually decided to do this collaboration with Def Jam, because I think this is a first for South Africa. Obviously, you're trying to break boundaries as you always have. But this is a collaboration between Universal and Def Jam, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, the JV. Like as I started traveling to the States a lot, and like as I like been going back and forth, every time I was there, I was just trying to like build a solid foundation. So I was getting my word out in the streets. I was doing a lot of interviews, a lot of press. I was doing a lot of freestyles on radio, just seeing anybody that I can, just so that they spread the word, you know. So I guess word finally got up there. It made it up the ladder, and then we started having those meetings, couple dinners, couple brunches, studio. Everything was all good. They really took their time to feel my vibe out, and likewise I did the same to them. And once we figured, we have something special in our hands, and we have an opportunity to tell a story that people don't really know about, but also not from a perspective that's looking in from the outside. You know what I mean? I get to tell the story from the core of South Africa. So it was like, this is the time, man.
That's so dope. And what's their feelings with regards to South Africa as a hub for music? Because from a rap perspective, South Africa is doing big stuff as well. What are their sentiments with regards to South African rap?
One thing that they're realizing about the culture down here is that we're no different. We're all the same. We're all from the ghetto. We're all making music either to just brag about something or to address a certain issue or to make music that people relate to. It doesn't matter if you're from New York, Germany, Japan, or South Africa. That's the one thing that they just realized right now. It's like, oh, snap. Africa is not just Afro beats. You know what I mean? We make all kinds of music too. So once they started realizing that, they started paying attention. Now they listening to Amapiano. They have their eyes on that. They have their eyes on the sound that Shoma Josie is making. You know, she's also making waves that side.
All right, so this song is obviously your first single that's gonna come off of your album, Zulu Man with Some Power. Tell us about what we can expect with the album. Are you going to be giving us those full-on Zulu raps, or are you just saying that you're a Zulu man coming through with the power? Because everybody's obviously noticed that, yes, you rap more in English than you do in Zulu. So what is the album title about? What are we expecting?
As far as rapping in Zulu goes, I did rap in Zulu there, but it's not like throughout the whole album. You know, it's little teases here and there. You know, but I decided to go with that title because it's something that I've been playing around with for quite a while now. Just calling myself Zulu Man with some power, too much power for one Zulu man, all that type of stuff. As I kept saying it, I was like, this could be a really dope opportunity for me to like really tell the world about where I'm from and what I am and what I come from, and at the same time, just have it saucy and have it like really young and hip and today and very 2020. You know, I'm not gonna force myself to now try and be something that I'm really not, like about my bitch and that type of stuff. No, that's not me.
So how did you settle on this set of songs to then say, okay, these ones are going to be on the album?
I was mainly focused on just making the project sound like this universe that I want to drag you into. Do you know what I mean? Like I was focused on creating a universe with the sound, and then after I was done with that, we went back to studio with everyone that's a part of the team, and we pretty much picked some of the songs that I had left out that makes sense to put on the album, like the radio singles and the club bangers and this and that. You know, it's too much music. It's hard for me to. It's hard. Shortlisting is the worst.
We're quite excited to actually hear what's going to happen for Zulu Man with Some Power. How was it different from your two previous albums? Obviously, Strings and Bling did wonders. I mean, going like multi-platinum. It's going to be hard to kind of top that, but obviously that's the challenge you kind of give yourself when you bring out an album. How is this one going to be different?
It's not going to be hard at all. No, that's not what I don't mean it like that. Maybe like that a little bit also, but I don't mean it like that. I mean like it's a separate body of work on its own, and it's so unique, and it's such a precious little, I don't even know what to call it. I'm just calling it my baby. It's like it's very different from all the stuff that I put out. It's definitely a bit more mature. For one, two, like when I brag, I'm bragging like it's on another level. Like when I brag, I'm not just like bragging.
It's real now, huh? You're not bragging because you
that's
wish
what I mean.
you had.
And also, like I've been rapping like crazy. It was so hard trying to make sure that the album has a perfect balance between like the sing along songs and the super rappy songs, because I've been rapping like crazy lately, and I just wanted people to hear it, but also I don't want it to be oversaturated with just like bars and
yes.
Do you know what I mean? But it's a special project, man. It's got some very unique songs in there. It's got some worldly songs in there, if I may put it that way.
What do you mean by worldly?
You know, you can say hip hop, gospel, R&B, this and that, and you can say world genre. Yeah, I have one of those songs in there, like stadiums.
Okay, superstar. Okay, we see you. Are there any surprise collabs that are going to happen on this album? I remember you had been in studio with a couple of people. You had done a song with Big Sean. T.I. also hit you up. I'm sure you were crazy about that, because you've mentioned before that T.I. was one of the reasons you got into rap in the first place. So are you getting some of those international features on the album?
Definitely. T.I. is on there, without a doubt. Burna Boy is on there.
Nice.
International features, those are the only two I can confirm right now.
Oof. Okay. You haven't finished it. I went now. What do you mean? You must decide today. You see what I mean by you constantly changing your mind every day?
Yeah, but it's not just me. It's everyone else in the team also. It's just like, you know, when you have something that you feel like, yo, this could either blow everything out the water, or it could like not deliver to the level that we thought it would and we hoped it would. We're at that point right now. We're trying to make sure everything is perfect and it's not too much. It's like, it should be easy for everyone in the world to digest, but at the same time still say I'm a Zulu man with some power.
Okay.
And also, it shouldn't be so diluted that people at home feel like this is not Zulu man with some power. You know what I mean? It's a very tricky little balance, but we're finding it.
I hear you. All right, so it is still the lockdown. We still got a couple of days before we can actually get out of our homes and feel like we can perform again and get out onto the streets. What is it that you're doing specifically to kind of keep yourself entertained, or even like sending out to your fans so that they've actually got some stuff to kind of chill with besides the drop on Friday?
I'm doing a lot of like little freestyles. I'm recording them video and audio. I have a whole setup in my lounge. It's like lights, there's a stage, there's a desk, like the desk that you see at the shows backstage. I have everything I need to record anything I need to. Like I can record a music video over there. I can record a performance over there. I can record like a show, a sit-down interview show.
But you can't be recording anything. Social distancing. You mustn't invite anybody to your house.
No, I'm not doing that.
What's your special dish that you can whip up for us during the lockdown?
Leave me out of it.
Come on.
I do not belong in there. That is the worst place you could ever send me. Like, I suck. I can make eggs. And the mean
Everyone
and the
makes
mean
eggs.
and the mean what is it? Is have you had this? It's like toast, Nutella, butter, and ice cream. Have you ever had that?
Buena.
That's me in the kitchen. I make munchies.
Well, hopefully we're going to see a little bit more from you, and obviously we're going to hear a little bit more from you as well when the album finally drops. We're quite keen, and we'll obviously then see if we can bring you back to the stir for another performance, because we're going to need power to come through yet again, and it's going to be the second time around.
A definite, no questions. I have to be there, and this time we have to do it bigger. Like, it has to be crazy.
Okay, we'll make a plan. We'll see how we make it work, but we're definitely going to make sure that we have you come through to the SABC studios and make it rock.
For sure.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your energy. And of course, go back to, I don't know, sitting on the couch, because that's what everyone else is doing during the lockdown.
No, I'm in studio. Do you not see this? I'm in studio right now.
No, we see flowers. We don't see you working. Where's the work?
What do you mean? That's a speaker. That's my laptop right there in the back. That's a microphone right there.
Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Nancy. And good luck with your new venture. I think it's really dope, and I hope it really does open up more doors for other artists out there in South Africa and the rest of the continent.
Definitely. Thank you.
Out.
Watch 5FM TV on YouTube. 5FM.